Hello friends, welcome to Vikas Astrology. Hello friends, welcome to Vikas Astrology, Believe with Logics. Today we will be starting a series on benefic as well as the malefic planets of different signs of different lagnas, starting with Aries. In this video, we will be covering four lagnas: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Classic says first lord, fifth lord, and ninth lord. It should give the benefic results. So as you can see the chart of Aries sign, Aries lagna, the first lord is Mars, the fifth lord is Saturn. So here you can see the chart of Aries sign, Aries lagna. Aries is governed by Mars. The first house is governed by Mars. The fifth house is governed by Sun, and the ninth house is governed by Jupiter. So Sun, Mars, and Jupiter, they are bound to give good results as per Shastra says. So we will keep Sun, Mars, and Jupiter as a one set, which will be producing good results when the time period comes. Next, the eighth lord being Mars itself, and eighth lord is somehow a negative house. Uh, and eighth house is somehow the negative house, Triksthan. So the maleficness of Mars is somehow increased. But when a planet is governing two houses, we will take the Mool Trikon Rashi as the more prominent. So Mars is governing first sign as well as the eighth sign, first house as well as the eighth house in Aries Lagna. So Mars, which was bound to give good results, the goodness or the beneficness of Mars will be reduced somehow because of the lordship of eighth house as well. Jupiter, which is the lord of ninth house, as well as the 12th house, 12th sign Pisces. 12th sign or 12th house is also one of the Triksthan. Again, the beneficness of Jupiter is reduced to some extent because of the lordship of 12th house. The negative houses or the negative planets or the malefic planets in Aries Lagna are the lords of 3, 6, and 11. The lord of 3 and 6 is Mercury. The lord of 11 is Saturn. So, in the most malefic planet in the Aries sign, Aries Lagna, stands to be Mercury. We can also see from the other logic, uh, Mars is the commander, Mars is the Senapati, Mars is the fighter, whereas Mercury is a child. Mercury is a trader, Mercury is a businessman. Mercury doesn't believe in logic. Mercury only believes in profit. Mars believes in logic. So somehow Mercury and Mars, they are not well together when the time comes. So Saturn, which is a lazy person, which is a lazy planet, which is a very heavy planet, which is the slowest moving planet, rules the 11th house, 11th sign in Aries chart. But Mars, being the owner of the Aries house, is a very is a fighter, is very strict, is very initiative taker, is an action oriented planet. Whereas Saturn loves to procrastinate. Saturn is a lazy, uh, is a suffering, is a grief, is a pain. So Mars and Saturn again, they are not well together hand in hand. However, Mars is exalted in Saturn's sign, that is Capricorn. So in the nutshell, if we have to tabulize the benefic planets of Aries as well as the malefic planets of Aries, benefic are Sun, Mars, and Jupiter. The malefic are Mercury and Saturn. Next is Taurus. Taurus is governed by Venus. The first lord is Venus. The fifth lord is the first lord is Venus. The fifth lord is Mercury, and the ninth lord is Saturn. So we will write Venus, Mercury, and Saturn. They are bound to give good results. However, here also Venus is ruling the sixth house. Sixth house is Triksthan. Sixth house is Trishdaya Lord as well. So the beneficness of Venus is again reduced to some extent because of the lordship of sixth house, which is Trishidaya Sthan या Trishidaya Lord as well as a Trik Sthan. Saturn, it governs ninth house as well as 10th house. So this is the most benefic planet in Taurus Lagna. Uh, the malefic planets in Taurus Lagna are again the Lord of 3, 6, and 11. The Lord of 3rd is Moon. The Lord of 6 is Venus. The Lord of 11 is Jupiter. So the most malefic planets in Taurus Lagna are Moon, Venus, and Jupiter. Venus is somehow malefic, somehow benefic, but the most malefic are Jupiter and Moon. See, Jupiter is a guru, Venus is also a guru. Jupiter is a Dev guru, Venus is a Daitya guru. So again, Venus and Jupiter, they are not well hand in hand, though both are gurus, but one is the guru of Devs, one is the guru of Daityas. So in Taurus Lagna, the most malefic planet stands out to be Jupiter, and the most benefic planet stands out to be the Saturn. Saturn is a single planet that can give Raj Yoga in the Taurus sign. Jupiter is the planet which is natural benefic, but when the time of Jupiter comes for the Taurus person, seeing the placement of Jupiter, if it is not sitting, if it is not placed in Upachya houses, that is house number 3, house number 6, house number 10, and house number 11. Other than these houses, if Jupiter, which is the lord of 11th house, which is the Trishidaya Sthan, Trishidaya lord, if Jupiter is placed in any other 8 houses, it is bound to give problems in the time period of Jupiter. Next is Gemini. Gemini is governed by Mercury. Gemini is a trader. It is a businessman. It is a profit-oriented mindset person. So the most benefic planet in Gemini are the lords of first house, which is Mercury itself, the lord of fifth house, which is Venus. So the most benefic planet in Gemini are the lord of first house, which is Mercury, the lord of fifth house, which is Venus, the lord of ninth house, which is Saturn. So Mercury, Venus, and Saturn, these are the one set of benefic planets which are bound to give good results at the time of these planets comes. However, the negative planets in Gemini ascendant are the lords of third house, sixth house, and 11th house. The lord of third houses, as you can see from the chart, is Sun. The lord of sixth house and the lord of 11th house are Mars. Mars is owning Trishidaya house as well as Triksthan, which is sixth house. And again, it is the owner of 11th house, which is again a Trishidaya lord. So Mars stands out to be the most malefic planet for Gemini ascendant. When we see the Aries sign, Aries may be Mercury was one of the most malefic planet in for Aries ascendants. Here also for Mercury for Gemini, Mars stands out to be the most negative planet, most malefic planet for Gemini ascendants. Again, the reason is same because Mars is a fighter, is an initiative taker, whereas Mercury is the intellectual person. Mercury is more concerned about its profit. It is a trader. Uh, Next is Cancer. Cancer is the most sweet lagna, the fourth sign. Uh, it is a watery sign. It is a it is Next is Cancer. Cancer is the most is very sweet sign. It is very nourishing in nature because it is governed by Moon. Moon is the queen. Moon is the mother. Moon is the mind. Moon is emotions. So it is a watery sign which might have some immunity issues. The watery people, the lords, the ascendants of water 4, 8, and 12, they normally have lesser immunity as compared to the other signs. This is one of the movable sign. The owner of fourth ascendant Cancer is Moon, which is the benefic planet. The fifth lord and the ninth lord, which stands out to be the Mars, and the fifth and ninth lord, they are Mars and Jupiter respectively. So Mars is the most benefic planet because it is governing the fifth lord, fifth house, as well as the 10th house. So Mars is the only planet in Cancer ascendant which is capable of giving Rajyog single-handedly. Wherever Mars sits, it will increase the status of that house when the time of the Mars comes. Jupiter is governing uh, sixth house as well as the ninth house. Sixth house being the Mool Trikon Rashi of Jupiter, it reduces the benefic aspect, it reduces the beneficness of Jupiter. So, in nutshell, the benefic planets for Cancer ascendants are Moon, Mars, and Jupiter. Whereas the negative planets of Cancer ascendants are the lords of third house, sixth house, and 11th house. The lord of third house is Mercury. The lord of sixth house is Jupiter. The lord of 11th house is the lord of 11th house is Venus. Mercury and Moon, they are not very good friends because Mercury was illegitimate child of Moon and Tara. Venus is the lord of 11th house, which is a Trishidaya lord in Cancer ascendant. So Mercury and Venus, these are the negative planets or the malefic planets in Cancer ascendants. Whereas the benefic planets are Moon, Mars, and Jupiter. The lords of 8th house, 12th house, and 2nd house, they are more or less neutral. However, 8th and 12th we consider as malefic, but the lord of 2nd house we consider it as a neutral. Wherever the lord of 2nd house is placed, it will act as that lord. We will be covering this lord of 12th house and 2nd house in the upcoming videos. So I guess the lordships of first house, fifth house, and ninth house are good producing good results. So I hope the lords of first house, fifth house, and ninth house, they are good results producing planets, and the lords of third house, sixth house, and 11th house, they are somehow malefic in nature, which are bound to give malefic results with respect to personal relationships, with respect to personal health, with respect to personal gains. When these lords, the lords of 3, 6, and 11, they are placed in Upache houses, which is 3, 6, 10, and 11. They give good results materialistically, but they give pain, they give negative results with respect to personal matters. So we will be talking these things in the upcoming videos. So I hope you find this video a bit knowledgeable. If you find this video good, please hit like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hope you never miss an update. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.